So this is how to make an egg and cheese bacon sandwich. What we're doing here is we're getting our mise en place, we're setting it up, and we're going to crack an egg. To get started, we're going to crack it against the bottom of the bowl. It's going to create a little indentation. That makes it easier for us to split the egg. Sorry for the landscape, I'm still learning this. And then we're going to crack our other egg in the same bowl. Remember, I separated them so I can find shell. Ooh, there's a piece of shell. I'm getting it right now. Yay! All right, now we're back. And we've washed our hands and we're going to split our bagels. Yes, now they're ready to get set up in the toaster. I'm going to take my bagel over to the toaster so I don't get everything all over the place. I'm going to put it right next to the toaster so it doesn't make a mess. And I'm going to go ahead and put the other one in. Yay! They're all set up. All right, now I'm going to take that plate back over so it's out of my way so I can put the other plate. All right, now I'm getting the other plate and I'm going to do the exact same thing. But this time I'm going to leave the plate here because I want to... Oh, wow, it's gone. It's already in the toaster. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wipe off my hands a little bit so I don't get everything all over the place. And now I'm going back and I'm getting my bacon. It's already been cooked, but I'm going to warm it up and get it a little bit crispier. So I've already preheated the oven at 180. Bam, there it is. And now I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven. Notice I'm using the same foil that I baked the bacon on to begin with. I baked it at 180 and now I'm reheating it for 5 minutes to get it extra crispy and yummy. That way that fat crisp up, and I'm just going to put it in there for 5 minutes. Set a timer so I don't forget about it. Now I need to grab our hot mitt, and sometimes I like this hot mitt. It's called an alligator because it makes little alligator type chomping. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah. It gets bored being quarantined. All right, there's enough fun with that. All right, now we're going back and we're getting our eggs. Notice I did crack the yolk in one. That's not the end of the world. That'll be mine. Mrs. Wareham likes hers a little runny. So now, bam, I got a pan in my hand, and now I'm going to preheat my pan. I'm going to start it off with the pan being off the flame. I'm going to move it onto the flame, but I realize that it's still a little bit hot, so I'm going to look at the flame and turn it down. I never trust the dial. I always look at the flame. Bam! Now I have butter. I'm using unsalted butter just like always. Butter always works best with eggs for some reason. And now, the timer went off, so I'm going to turn off my oven and just let it stay in there and stay warm. That way it stays yummy. All right, back to the pan. Should I set I'll set it on the plate. That way I don't make a mess. That's a good idea. All right, now I grab my egg. I'm going to put it in the front of the pan. And salt. Oh, yeah, we need our friend salt in there. Oh, I noticed another piece of shell. Luckily, I got it before I ate it. That would be a physical contaminant. And now I'm turning the pan so that I can fit the other egg in. I'm not going to freak out. The other egg, I'm going to put that in the dish sink. And yes, you can see that it's spread onto the other egg. That's fine. My little trusty spatula will take care of it. I don't know what happened there. But now I've got my spatula, and now I'm going to separate them. And now they're just doing just fine. And I'm turning the pan to make sure I have even cooking, put my spatula back, and I'm going to put my other bowl back in the sink. And now I'm back to my pan. And I want to add a little bit of pepper. I add pepper a little bit later because it can get bitter. And now I'm going to get my trusty spatula, give my egg a little move and jiggle, make sure that it can move. And now I'm going to flip it over. Yay! And now I'm hopefully going to get an over medium egg. I'm going to now probably put some cheese on top so it gets a little melted. Yum, yum. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I got an extra slice. Oh, wait, no, I'm getting my other plate. And now I got cheese on all of them. I got an extra slice, so I'm going to put that into a Tupperware container so I can eat it later for a snack. All right, bagels went down because I want to get this all timed right. I want my bagel hot. I want my egg hot. I want my bacon hot. I want everything hot. Oh, steam. Yeah, I got to be careful so you vent the door before you go and grab it. Now I get my alligator, pull the bacon out, make some room on my stovetop, put it away back to its home, and now I get my plates in order to plate on. Oh, my bag is in the way, so I'm going to put that away too. Everything. Oh, bagels are up. I'm going to grab my bagels and put them to my plate again, trying to make sure I don't get crumbs in all over the counter that I just cleaned up. And now I'm going to bring my plate over to where my eggs are at. Oh, actually, I'm going to set them on the counter in the middle islands, and then I'm going to bring my pan over to the bagels. And now I put my eggs on, and I put my hot pan back on the oven so it doesn't hurt anything, and then my bacon goes on top. And I'm keeping that foil because I want to use it later. And because it's got bacon grease. Yum. And now I put that on top, and now I'm getting ready to serve up a yummy, delicious egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich.